Hey, you all. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday morning. It is the 1st of September. I love the fall, you guys. Like, if you guys know me, I absolutely love Christmas time. I love the winter. I love snow. I love snowboarding. I can't wait to be able to play out in the snow with my daughter. Maybe not this winter because she'll just kind of like flop around, but at least by next winter she'll be able to play out in the snow and she'll have a cute little snowsuit and stuff like that. But fall is a great time because everyone's kind of just getting back into the swing of things, and like the weather is cooling down, people are getting out. I'm really excited to be able to go pumpkin picking and things like that. So tell me what your guys' favorite part about fall is, because it is September 1st. That means that fall is just around the corner. Labor Day is this weekend. You know, what do you love about fall? What is it about fall that gets you pumped up, gets you hyped, gets you excited to do things, you know? Like, I know that some people are really big into Halloween. I know that some people really, they love Thanksgiving. Like, I love both. And people think I'm crazy though, because I also want to start decorating for Christmas already. And so it's kind of funny because people are like, well, what about Halloween? What about Thanksgiving? I'm like, what's so wrong with having Christmas lights up during Halloween and Thanksgiving? Like, who made these rules where you can't, you know? So tell me, what's your favorite part about fall? And if you don't like fall, tell me why you don't like fall, because I feel like everyone has at least a little bit of love for fall, at least just a little bit. So I'd love to hear from you guys, but I do want to kind of chat with you really quick about something that I heard on a motivational video that I really, really love, that just kind of gets me pumped up thinking about it, because I feel like it's a really cool concept. And I think that when I first heard it, I was generally surprised by this concept and this idea, and I want to know what you guys think of it. So give me a second. I'm just inviting some people to watch, because I love when you guys hop on and tell me a little bit about your thoughts, you know? So tell me what you love about fall. How you guys doing so far, the start of this September? Hey, Travis. Hey, Nicole. Can't wait to see you on Thursday. So you guys, I'm going to just kind of jump right into this. And while you guys are popping on, tell me what you love about fall. Tell me do you like Christmas, Thanksgiving, or Halloween more? Travis, I think you're saying you like Halloween more. I get it. I love Halloween too. Pumpkin everything. Yes. I'm not the biggest pumpkin spice fan, or I wasn't, but I've kind of started to learn like that. But whenever I hear pumpkin spice, I always think of like the Spice Girls, and I just think of like kind of like a chunky, overly tan Spice Girl is like the other Spice Girl, Pumpkin Spice, She kind of just like dances around. I don't know. It's just a funny picture in my head. But I want to know, are you guys a thermostat or a thermometer? Because it's kind of an interesting concept if you really think about it. So what I heard on this video that really woke me up is that if you think about it, a thermometer is something that reads the temperature, right? So the temperature changes around them and they change with that temperature. And I think that that's a great way to think about life. Are you a thermometer in your life? Are you letting things change around you and you're only responding to the way those things change? Or are you a thermostat? Are you setting the temperature and making the temperature change around you? Are you setting your intentions? Are you setting your goals and making the things around you change because of those goals, because of that focus, because of that vision? That's the real question. Are you allowing, and I think you can be both. You can't be neither. You have to be one or the other, because you're always one or the other. You're always either setting your intentions or you're letting the surroundings around you affect your intentions. And you could be both at different times. And I don't think one is necessarily better than the other. I think that being a thermometer is very important to allow yourself to absorb the way that things are around you. You can't just react differently than what your surroundings are giving you, the vibe your surroundings are giving you. But I think that it's also a little bit more important to really be a thermostat and set those intentions. I think that at least there's got to be times where you need to be a thermostat in your life. You need to be setting those goals, setting those intentions for your life, and really moving forward because of that set. If you're always just a thermometer, you can't react, or you can't think that you're going to get very far, because if you're not setting those intentions and you're just going off of what's around you, if you're in a position, if you're in a spot, like I want to go back to tell you a little bit about myself. 10 years ago, about three weeks ago, 10 years ago, I was just getting out of Huber, coming out as a felon, a drug felon. Now, it's a long story, but when I was in college, I got in trouble for middlemaning some weed. They wanted me to rat. I told them I wouldn't rat, so I ended up taking the charges, and I had to do some time. Now, if I came out of there, and the thing is that I know this from experience, you guys, because I literally spent almost a year being a thermometer. I literally only fed off of the things that were around me, the negativity, the way that my mind was thinking was absorbing what was around me, and the fact that I didn't feel like I could ever go anywhere. But that's because I wasn't setting any intentions. I wasn't setting the temperature for my life. I wasn't being a thermostat. I was only being a thermometer. And so I was ending up, just really blaming everything around me for the temperature that I was, instead of setting a temperature, setting a goal, setting an intention, and growing from there. And that's what I did, is I started a business. It was a video store, so maybe not necessarily the best idea, but guess what? I made it last 9 years, and then I sold the business, so it worked somehow. But I set an intention, I set a goal, and I went for it. And by doing that, it gave me more focus. And I had ups and downs. I made attempts on my own life. I did a lot of things that I'm not necessarily proud of, but when I look back at those things, I realized that I was being a thermometer almost 99% of the time that I had those negative things happen to me. But when I look back at the positive things, 99% of the time I realized I was being a thermostat, and I was setting intention, and I was going towards it, and I was pushing hard to do that. And so that's what I really want to leave you with today, you all, is are you being a thermometer or are you being a thermostat? And please tell me if this makes sense to you all, because to me it clicked. I was like, holy cow, I really love this. This is a great concept. This is something that's just so powerful in my heart that I look back at the things that I have gone through in my life, and I realize that most of the time I was one way or the other, and I got a certain reaction. I got a certain, outcome out of being that way. And if that makes sense to you, tell me. Give me a yes below. Let me know. Give me a story if you feel comfortable doing it, because it's so important for you to think about it. Hey, Cassandra, I can't wait to see you guys this weekend. I really am curious, and I want to hear from you if that's something that really makes sense to you. Awesome, Nicole. Yes. It really made me realize, especially looking back at some of the times where I was really negative about the world and negative about life. It was because I was allowing myself to be a thermometer and only absorbing and only going off of the things that were around me, instead of setting intention and setting vision and deciding that I was going to live life differently. Hey, Cindy, I can't wait. Daily Dose. I missed it yesterday. I think everybody did. I got 2 or 3 messages from people, so I'm excited. But I'm glad you guys got a little bit of a trip out. Let me know, Cindy. So I want to know, are you a thermometer or a thermostat? That's one of the things that I'm talking about today. And you might have to watch the replay to see what I'm talking about. But basically, you guys, if you're catching on late, a thermometer is somebody who is only living their life based off of the temperature of the people around them, based off of the temperature of their life around them. But a thermostat is somebody who is setting intention, setting the temperature, and going towards that. Are you a thermometer or are you a thermostat? Because you can't be neither. You can be both at times, but you can't be neither. And so I'm curious, and I know that some of the people popping on here, Haas, Cindy, Sunshine, I know you guys are thermometers. You guys are the people who have taught me to take and grab hold of being a thermometer, setting intention, growing from that, and not allowing the things around me to change my temperature, but to allow my setting to change the people around me. Because when you do that, you guys, not only do you have positive things happen to you, but you're literally helping other people around you have positive things happen to them. Think about it. If we were all thermometers, you would only be going off of the world that's around you. And if you look at social media, if you look at the news, if you watch, ride down the road and look at the signs in people's yards and things like that, if you look around you, you can only get sucked into that negative side of things. You can only be that negative side of things because of being a thermometer. But if you push yourself to be a thermostat, if you push yourself to be that positive influence in your own life and in other people's lives, you will see that growth happen. So yes, I love the fact that we can be both. Like, that's a beautiful thing. And I'm not saying necessarily that a thermometer is a bad thing. I just think that you have more positive outcomes when you become a thermostat in your life and you truly set that energy. Thank you, Travis, for watching. I appreciate you, brother. Yes, Ruth, I know it's crazy when you think about it too. You know, you can be both, but you can definitely not be neither. Which one would you rather be? That's my question for you now, is which one would you rather be? Would you rather be a thermostat or a thermometer? Would you rather be living your life based off of everything that's around you, or living your life based off of a temperature that you set and an actual goal, a vision that you set to make your life a little bit better? That's what I want to know. And then also, you guys, happy September 1st. It's the start of fall. I know that fall doesn't actually start yet, but it's kind of like the unofficial start of fall. So tell me what your favorite part about fall is. Is it Halloween? Is it Thanksgiving? Is it the fact that it's almost Christmas? For me, it's kind of all three of those. I'm so excited because we have our daughter now, so we can go pumpkin picking, and it doesn't look weird being two adults just roaming through the pumpkin patch and playing in the hay and stuff like that. Like, it'll be fun to actually have a child with us, because Alyssa normally just has to babysit me like I'm a child running around those things. So I'm really excited to experience new parts of fall. If you guys are parents already, tell me what your favorite part about fall is with your kids, because that's something that I can't wait, you guys. It was funny because last night was one of the harder nights for us. Emsley was just crying, and it was like the first time. She's a month old tomorrow. Last night was like the first time where she was just crying her little head off, red face, screaming like a little monster, and there's nothing you could do. You change her, it didn't matter. You get up, walk around, rock her, give her a bottle, it didn't matter. She must have just had some gas or something that was just so uncomfortable that she was screaming, and it was tough. But it's just one of those things that reminds you, there's a reason why I got the yin and yang tattooed on my wrist. I don't know if you can see it. Is because you do have to remember that there's gonna be those negative times, but those negative times are gonna make those positive times happen. The same thing with the thermometer and the thermostat. You have to realize that there are gonna be times in your life where you're a thermometer. But instead of letting those negative times, those times where the negativity around you affects the way that you are, allow it to be a time of growth. Allow it to be a time of change. So then you realize that you can be more of a thermostat, and you can help affect other people that are around you as well. Change the temperature of the people around you. Change the temperature of your life, and you will see other people happen, other things happen like that around you too. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'll go back through all of the comments, and I'll respond to each one of you guys individually. And if you guys love this, make sure you click follow. Please feel free to share this video. Tell other people about it, because I am not just here to be here. My purpose here on this earth is to help as many people as possible in whatever way I can. Whether it's with the company that I work with, whether it's being a nutrition coach, whether it's maybe just popping on here and just giving some thoughts and seeing how it helps you guys. That's what I want. So tag your friends below, share this video, tag them in the video, tell me what you think. If you haven't told me whether you want to be a thermometer or a thermostat, or if you even think that this makes any sense, please let me know what's your favorite part about fall. And I love you guys. I'm off to go into the gym to burn off some of this extra energy, and I will talk to you all soon. But like I said, you guys, if nobody has told you yet today, I love you. I think you're amazing. I think you have all the purpose in the world here on this earth. Go out there and be a thermometer and make some changes. I'll see you Saturday, Dan and Cassandra. I can't wait. Love you guys. Have a good rest of your day.